Hi friends, you welcome to Sri Guru Raghavendra Banking Coaching Center. So here we are discussing the MCQs of the 25th May current affairs. So MCQs related to the 25th May current affairs. So then I will start discussing one by one. The first and foremost one, the Indian Air Force organized the Maroon Beret parade for which special force unit? So then the Marcos, NSG Commandos, Cobra Battalion, Garud Commandos, Para SF. So the Indian Air Force conducted this Maroon Beret parade for Garud Commandos. Garud Commandos in Uttar Pradesh to honor and recognize their successful training. Recognize their successful training. That is the context here we have. So answer D is the correct one. So Indian Air Force organized a Maroon Beret parade for their Garud Commandos training session, successful completion of training session. Moving to the next one, 75th edition of the Fit India Sundays on Cycle was organized in which city? So that was organized in Ahmedabad. Answer C is the correct one here we have. 75th edition. 75th edition of Fit India Sundays. Fit India Sundays on Cycle. So was organized in Ahmedabad of Gujarat. So in this particular event generally, so then the defense, the people from a defense to promote the fitness and healthy lifestyle. It is a promotion of fitness and healthy lifestyle. So Fit India Sundays. Sundays on Cycle. So that is the event here we have. Is a nationwide community fitness campaign launched by the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports to combat obesity, promote physical wellness, physical wellness promotion, and encouraging eco-friendly commuting. So answer C is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Who set a new national record in the men's 100-meter race at the Federation Cup? And recent Federation Cup. Options given. (100-meter). Options given: Neeraj Chopra, Gurvinder Singh, Amlan Borgohain, Manikanda Oblidhar, and then Jashwin Aldrin. That is Gurvinder Singh. Answer B is the correct one here. So sprinter, the famous sprinter, Gurvinder Singh created a new history, new national record in a men's category, 100-meter event during Federation Cup. So then that is a concept here we have. Gurvinder Singh. (100-meter) gold with a new national record at a Federation Cup. Then he achieved this feat at 10.09 seconds. 100 meters in 10.09 seconds. Earlier his record was 10.17 seconds. And in men's 400 meters category, 400 meter category, Vishal TK completed this in 44.98 seconds, becoming the first Indian athlete to break a 45 seconds barrier in the event. So first Indian to break the barrier of 45 second barrier in 400 meters. That is the context here we have. This particular event was so then 29th Federation Cup, observed from Federation Cup observed from May 22nd to May 25th at a Birsa Munda Stadium in Ranchi, Jharkhand. So answer B is the correct one here we have. Moving to the next one. Oil India Limited discovered gas in which field of the Rajasthan? Which field of the Rajasthan? Barmar field, Jaisalmer, Dandewala field, Pokhran field and Bikaner field. That is Dandewala field. A new gas bearing pay zone. New gas bearing pay zone in Rajasthan. Rajasthan's Dandewala field, boasting India's domestic energy resources. That is the part here we have. Answer C is the correct one. Moving to the next one. Quad foreign ministers meeting was held in which city? Quad foreign ministers meeting. Foreign ministers meeting. So then observed in which of the following cities then asked? Tokyo, Canberra, Washington DC, New Delhi and Singapore. That is observed at New Delhi. Answer D is the correct one. So the Quad Foreign Ministers meeting commenced in New Delhi to discuss regional security, cooperation, and strategic partnership. Strategic partnership. Quad Foreign Ministers meeting. Quad comprises of US, Australia, India and Japan. These nations. Is a group of these 4 nations, Quad group. So quadrilateral security dialogue. Quad stands for quadrilateral security dialogue. Dialogue is an informal strategic partnership comprising 4 maritime democracies: India, Australia, Japan, and United States. There's a concept here. D is the correct answer. Which Indian Army officer received the UN Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award 2025? United Nations Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award 2025. So options are given here. Major Suman Gavani, Captain Shiva Chauhan, Major Abhilasha Barak, Colonel Sophia Qureshi, Lieutenant General Madhuri Kanitkar. So these are the options given. Major Abhilasha Barak received this particular award. Abhilasha Barak was honored with this particular UN Military Gender Advocate of the Year Award 2025 for promoting gender equality in peacekeeping operations. Gender equality in peacekeeping operations. So, Major Abhilasha Barak. Very special news. Certainly, then there is a chance to get asked this particular one. Major this award instituted, this particular award introduced in 2016. Instituted in 2016. And then, the recipient is selected annually from nominations submitted by the force commanders and heads of the mission across UN peacekeeping operations worldwide. India remains one of the largest contributors of the troops and police personnel to United Nations peacekeeping missions across the world. And then, with this recognition, Major Barak becomes the third Indian peacekeeper. Third Indian peacekeeper to receive this honor. Earlier we have earlier this award received by Suman Gavani. This is a person. Suman Gavani. In 2019 for her service with the United Nations mission in South Sudan, while Radhika Sen received this award in 2023 for her work in the United Nations stabilization mission in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo, her work in Congo, and then Suman Gawani work in peacekeeping activities in South Sudan. But here, like Abhilasha Barak serving the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Lebanon. She served in Lebanon. That's the concept here we have. That is the context here we have. So answer C is the correct one. Moving to the next one. In space approved common technical facility. Common technical facilities in which two states? So then common, it's not Maharashtra, Karnataka, not Andhra Pradesh, Kerala, not Odisha, Telangana. That is observed in Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. So in space approved dedicated common technical facilities to support India's growing space manufacturing ecosystem in Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. That is the main objective here. CTFs. CTFs, Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. To build rockets, payloads, launch ecosystem, etc. So Department of Space. In space is a Department of Space. It's a Department of it belongs to Department of Space. Anyways, which is the commercial brand of ISRO. So then clears 2 new space hubs in Gujarat and Tamil Nadu to build rockets, payloads, and launch ecosystem. Gujarat and Tamil Nadu. And then the space regulator and then promoter. Space regulator and promoter. In space is a space regulator and promoter. The chairman of InSpace chairman Pavan Kumar. Goenka announced that the realization of the space system requires capital intensive facilities, and the establishment of CTFs equipped with the capital intensive systems is a critical step in creating robust industry-led space ecosystem in India. And the private space industries, including startups, MSMEs, and large industries, will be able to access these facilities without having to invest and operate similar facilities in their own premises. So the 2 clusters have already generated strong industry interest and backed by the investment commitments and participation from the private sector players. That is the main intention here. So answer B is the correct one. Moving to the next one. What is the approximate range of the Vayu Astra 1 loitering munition tested by India? Vayu Astra 1 is a loitering munition. So India successfully tested this Vayu Astra loitering munition with the operational range of 100 kilometers. Operational range 100 kilometers. Vayu Astra. Vayu Astra 1. Loitering munition. So India tested this one 100 kilometer deep inside enemy territory. That is a capacity of this particular one. Is the complete indigenous one. High altitude trials which completed high altitude trials in Uttarakhand and Pokhran of Rajasthan and Uttarakhand. So then this was tested by NIBE Limited, which is a Pune based company which completed no cost, no commitment demonstrations of Vayu Astra indigenous loitering munition system. So then which was conducted in the Pokhran Rajasthan and Malari of Uttarakhand. Malari of Uttarakhand and Pokhran of Rajasthan. That is the context here. And loitering munition. This is a loitering munition system is an unmanned aerial vehicle. This loitering munition system is a UAV method, unmanned aerial vehicle. Integrated with the built-in explosive warhead. Explosive warheads. There is a context here. Moving to the next one. North Star platform launched UK and Danish companies is related to which sector? The artificial intelligence, space technology, renewable energy, banking, agriculture. Answer C is the correct one. That is the renewable energy. North Star platform was launched to promote the renewable energy initiatives and clean energy projects in India. So answer C is the correct one. Next one, who became the first father-daughter duo to be elected fellows of the Royal Society? That is Soumya Swaminathan and MS Swaminathan. Answer B is the correct one. Soumya Swaminathan and her father Professor M.S. Swaminathan. India's first father and daughter duo to receive fellowship of the Royal Society. Royal Society. Answer B is the correct one here we have. Moving to the next one. Who inaugurated the Indian War Memorial in South Korea? Indian War Memorial. In South Korea, that is Rajnath Singh, the Defense Minister of India. Rajnath Singh then inaugurated the Indian War Memorials in South Korea to honor Indian soldiers who participated in the Korean War. So who participated in Korean War in 1950? So వాళ్ళకి ఈ మెమోరియల్స్ ని కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేశారనమాట. సో ద కొరియన్ వార్ వాజ్ ఆర్మ్డ్ కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్ అనమాట. అది ఇట్ ఈస్ కొరియన్ వార్ వాజ్ ఆర్మ్డ్ కాన్ఫ్లిక్ట్ between North Korea and South Korea and their allies అన్నమాట. And their allies. So North Korea was supported by China and the Soviet Union, while South Korea was supported by United Nations led by United States under auspice of United Nations Command. Okay, that was in between 1950 to 1953 and during this period. So answer C is the correct one here. These are the MCQs for the day. We'll discuss some more in the coming session. Thank you and good day.